the games ain't
Why you
started.
say that though? I mean, why you say them too like that?
Well, my thing is this. I think on the collegiate level.
Tatum and Brown ain't gonna have no bad game on the same day.
Well,
One of them motherfuckers gonna be on.
oh, absolutely. I think
Like,
I completely agree with you. I think one of them gonna be on, but I'm just saying, um, when you got guys who don't normally give you buckets like that, and they start giving you those buckets, then all of a sudden they start taking shots that are not normally
no.
theirs. You haven't seen that?
No, with them. I don't know with them, Will. I mean, they're when they know.
If you
I mean,
if you go back and look at all of this happening, all of these Boston wins, when those two guys are scoring a lot, they assist drop a lot. Their defensive drops as well because
yeah.
they're more focused on scoring, and I just don't know if that's what they're there to do. I
I
think they're
think
there
I,
to
I think
assist in scoring, but not primary scorers.
well, if we didn't, if I mean, and I think they do that when they see a Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown try to dribble and turn the ball over, or they see Jason Tatum miss his pattern, get to his spot and raise up a couple of times down the floor. I think they take it upon themselves to be like, okay, I may have to be aggressive on my man at this point to get to the back, get to the bucket. You know what I'm saying? Maybe dish to Derek White, or I just think Holiday know how these two work, so he can. You know what I'm saying? Like he can because I think they said that the coach then told him to be aggressive. Like, we need you to be aggressive.
I get that. I hear that talk. I don't know if the coach really meaning that. Because I'm gonna say this: if I think Tatum and Brown, and I agree with you. I don't think they're gonna have great games every game, but they need to have great games every game
You say
for them
every
to win.
game. I
They
don't
need
think
to.
so, Will. I don't think
Well,
so because I think Boston players have been there. I don't know if the only one that's been there on Dallas is Kyrie. What they got to the Western Conference Finals?
yep,
Dallas did.
yep.
Okay, but that's a whole different thing than the finals, baby. You on the stage with every shot,
Yeah,
every
you on
loose
this
ball.
absolutely, but it's not like Boston played well when they got there.
No,
Jason
but
Tatum, Jason
you
Tatum
like you
stunk it up.
said, I'm gonna ride with you like you said because you see Boston defensively.
Right.
I want to see if Boston apply that motherfucking defense, they win the chip.
You think so?
If they can neutralize one of them two just
And
juggernauts.
who's gonna do that?
Peyton Pritchard. Man, don't be doing. Hey, man, don't be talking
Man,
about my.
let me tell you something. First of all, ain't nobody on Boston can stop Kyrie or Luca. Not even on their best day. No one.
What?
Let me
What are
tell
you
you,
talking about?
man, Kyrie can get any place on the floor whenever he want to. And Luca just plays with you.
Peyton
Luca,
Pritchard, get in here and shut these two guys down. I want on one play, I want you to
first
guard
of
Luca. On
all,
the other play, I want you
first
to
of all,
guard.
First of all, if I'm Jason Kidd and I see Peyton Pritchard come in the game and Kyrie on the bench, go get him. Go get him. That's all I'm
You
saying.
doing that
If
on
I
purpose?
see, yeah, if Kyrie is on the bench and Peyton Pritchard he subs in, Kyrie, I'm stepping out on the floor to get a timeout. Kyrie, go get him. Come on, man. Listen, I don't know. I'm not saying that Peyton Pritchard can't be effective, but this ain't the Indiana team they getting ready to go up against.
Right, this
This
ain't the
is this
Indiana
is
team.
this is this is Luka and Kyrie, man. So he gonna have to ball against one of them dudes. Cause one of them dudes gonna be on the floor at all times. At
Yeah,
all times. But
yeah.
I think it's gonna be a great series, man. And speaking of being a great series, this is our question, man. If we wind this thing down, man, who is up to this point had the better career so far, Luca or Tatum?
I would give it to Tatum just because he's been to the finals before.
Yeah,
His
I'm
team
going with
is
Tatum too.
his team has, he's been the reason. You know what I'm saying? His team has gotten to the finals. Has always been at the top of the heap and gotten back there and lost it and all that. And you know, I think he's had the better career. And if he get it,
I
believe me, if your superstar Jason Tatum get it, he will have to been and earned it and played to get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he went and took it.
absolutely, absolutely. I like Tatum right now more in terms of this question, but I also believe this. I believe that we're actually going to get the answer to that question in this series because at the end of the day, those two are top bill. I mean, as they on the poster. You got Luka, you got Tatum. That's you're gonna see that a lot during the NBA Finals. That's gonna be the picture. So I
Yeah.
think that question is gonna be answered, man. But this is again, I'm excited about this NBA Finals. I ain't been this excited about the NBA Finals in a long time. Cause I agree with you, man. I ain't want to see Denver play no more. None against Denver. Much love to the Denver Nuggets. But man,
Right.
I need
I didn't,
entertainment, man.
I didn't want to see them no more, man. But hey, I'm gonna give you my pick though. I mean,
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
like Boston, but I don't like Boston, and that goes back to my Detroit Pistons days. But anyway, uh, I'm riding with Dallas um, in 7. Uh,
Really? Ooh.
it's gonna go 7. It's
So you
going
think it's
7.
going 7 games? You got Dallas.
They gonna give us a treat, and they gonna give us unimaginable passes, moves, shot making, and I'm going with Dallas because a few things. We got our Shat-Town brother over there in the front office. I want him to get his first ring. Michael
Mike
Finley,
Finn, much
baby.
love to Mike Finn,
You
much
know what I'm
love.
saying? That's what's up. Maywood finest, man.
Well, he
Chicago's
got he
own.
got a ring. He got a ring. Mike Finn got a ring.
Oh yeah, but I mean this new millennium, this new,
Right, right,
he's
right.
the president of operations and
Absolutely,
he's the man. So I want
absolutely.
him. I want Tim Hardaway, his son Tim Hardaway Jr. to to experience that again. I would love for him to play Jason Kidd, please kick his ass, make sure he's shooting. I want him, but then Kyrie and Luka. I just want them to get that ring and maybe build something together, see like what they did in the first year, and then, like, man, let's try to make this happen again, man. So I'm
Absolutely.
riding with
Much
Dallas, man.
shout out
Dallas and
to
7.
Tim Hardaway Jr., Mike Finn, like you said, them Chicago boys.
Yeah. Yes,
I
sir.
got a different spin on it, man. I wasn't gonna try to do a prediction, but since you brought it up, man, I feel like this. I'm not gonna. I I got two thoughts on it. First is if Dallas win, I think they got to do it in 6 games because
Really?
I just can't see them beating Boston in a game 7 in Boston. I just can't. And if it goes 7 games, then Boston wins in Boston. I just can't see.
Hey,
So
but hold
Dallas
on
got to
now.
do it in 6.
Boston to lose. They both is capitulant to losing the game at their own flow now.
Oh yeah, yeah, I
So
agree.
I
But
mean,
that's what I'm
that's
saying. I
why I
think
say
it has to
it.
go. If it goes, but I just can't see Dallas winning that game 7 there though.
Right. But what I'm not gonna like, I don't want one team to go up 2-0 or 3-0 on I don't want that.
See, that might be tough, man.
I
First two
don't want
games
that.
in Boston.
I want somebody to win one game, first one, then somebody win the game the next two. I mean the next
Yeah.
one. You know what I'm saying?
Historically speaking, there's only one team that has done that in the last few years, and that was the Bulls. That was they, during Mike days when they went out, they was beating the mess out of Phoenix, went up 3-0. It's 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 this a new generation of talent out there, man. It's because this AG, these role players, or gotta stop calling them role players. These exceptional talents that's on the team play so much better when they're at home. So I see guys,
Mm-hmm.
man, having exceptional games, going back and forth, great, great tournament. And with that being said, listen, y'all, all of the Hoop Dreams fans out there, don't forget to subscribe to our podcast, the Agee and Gates podcast. We are available on all of your platforms. Follow us, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook. Catch us. And again, submit your questions because there are things that we want to talk about that you're talking about as well. Don't forget, as my dog say,
Subscribe.